Hey, have you ever wondered how you get rid of that annoying Windows watermark in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen? Well, you can go into something called the Registry editor and change this value. So here we are inside of the Registry editor, and now that we have gone all the way down to computer, HKey local machine, software, Microsoft, Windows NT, current version, software protection platform, activation, we're going to go to this manual registry value here. And we're going to go ahead and you can double click on it and we can change that value from a 0 to a 1. We can hit OK. Now that won't actually take effect until we restart the computer. So something to note with that is that this change will only last for so long. So what can we do to be able to have this happen in the background without us worrying about it? So what we can do is we can use this handy dandy tool called our task scheduler. All right, so here we have our handy dandy task scheduler. So right next to my face there, you can see this create task button. We're gonna go ahead and click on that, and we're gonna make a new task, and this task is gonna help automate removing that watermark for us. So I'm gonna name mine remove watermark. Removes the Microsoft activate Windows watermark. So down here, we're going to want to go ahead and hit run with highest privileges. I'm going to go ahead and set this up to only run when the current user is logged on. We're going to go ahead and change this over to configure for Windows 10. We're not going to make this a hidden task. I'm going to be able to find this later and modify it if need be. Now for the trigger, this is going to be up to you. For me, I'm going to go ahead and have it set every time I log in, the script is going to trigger. Anytime anyone logs in on this computer is going to trigger. Excuse me. And then we're going to go over here, and here's our action. Here's what's actually going to happen when our scheduled task is triggered. So I want to run PowerShell.exe. And we're going to take this whole block of code that I've copied down. So here's what it is. We're going to use these PowerShell commands and use them to modify the same registry value. So we're going to go Set-ItemProperty. So we're going to set the value of a property within the registry tree. And here's the path. So registry, HKey local machine, software, Microsoft, Windows NT, current version, software protection platform, activation. And then the name of the specific value that we're going to change is manual, and we want to change that value to 1. So let's move that out of here. We can go ahead and hit OK. And then we'll hit OK again. And now if you look here, inside of our task scheduler library, you can see our new remove watermark task is in there. So we should be able to go ahead and hit run. And now open up our registry editor. And if we look at our manual value, it's actually changed to a value of 1 now. Now let's just make sure. Not a fluke. I didn't change it beforehand. We're going to go ahead and change this to 0. I'm going to hit run again. Open this back up. I'm going to go view, refresh, and we're back to a value of 1. Now, if we take a look at my main monitor here, you will see that we still have this showing up here. And that's because it just won't, the registry change won't take effect until we restart the computer. So I'm going to do that, and I will be right back. All right, and now that you can see the computer's been restarted, and our watermark is gone. Now, every time that you log in, it will now, at least the way I have it set up, it'll now change that registry value back to a 1. So you should very rarely see that watermark pop back up. Yeah, so there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. Taking a little bit of a break with the Pico CTF 2023 stuff, just because I'm when you're watching this, I will have already moved, but I've got to move, and the next Pico CTF video, I believe, is an XML injection, and it just takes a little bit longer to edit and a little bit longer to explain, but hopefully it will be worth it. All right, if you learned something, if you found something valuable from this, please consider keeping your eyes out for videos I have coming out in the future. Thank you.